Hey guys, this is Tina from Plan a Little Farm Life, and today I'm going to be setting up my recurring task list for 2024. um, it's uh, it's been a day. Um, anyway, so if you see, this is one of my principles, and if you see, and I have not been able to print it out right, and this is user error. So let me just tell you, I've cut off this part. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm not going to print it again. At least not today. So I'm going to show you this. This is something that I'm going to put in my Etsy shop. These are all one file. They're all the same there, but the headers are a little different, and I threw them all into one file. So for some reason my printer's being a little wonky, and it cut off this side here and some of the top. But I want to get this done and get it in my planner so that I can move on and get some other things done. So I'm going to bring you along with me. Now, whether you make this yourself, because I have done this by hand many years in a bullet journal, or whether you buy it from somebody else on Etsy or buy it from me, whatever, these can be really handy. When the kids were younger, I would use them for when each one got their last haircut, or changing the toothbrushes out, or keeping, when the last time we had the septic tank pumped, or whatever it be. So these can be really handy. Car oil changes and tire rotations, whatever you want to use these for. It's kind of a different take on when did you last kind of things, because that was actually the first layout that I did as a bullet journaler, and I'm going to tell you, it was probably the hardest for me to keep up with because it just was too much. So I'm going to fill this out here because I am okay with the page the way it printed. I'm not too worried about it, but let's see if I can write and spell everything out while I'm talking. These are just tasks that I need to make sure they get done every month or every quarter, type of thing, just to keep the house running and keep on top of things. If you're like me, I'm a list maker, and I need to keep my lists going. Check the furnace filter. Furnace filter. Okay. For some reason I have problems spelling that while I'm talking. So, but yeah, I've used these for years, and as long as you keep it in an area like that, you'll go back and check, like in an inbox or something that you continually flip back to, then it'll work for you. If it's not something that you're going to go back to enough, that it's not going to work for you. Just like anything, if you don't, have a section in your planner that you check off once a month, or check off, like go down once a week and say, okay, what do I need to do? Freezer inventory. And since we live so far out and we can a lot anyway, I do a freezer and pantry inventory quarterly-ish, I should say, because it's easier. Like, we've had car problems, like not enough cars, or like we had one car totaled, we bought another one, we have to sell that one because there's more wrong with it than we want to fix, type of thing. So that has meant that there are times that I have not gone out to the store because I, have my son take my car or whatever. So it just keeps it to where I don't have to worry about, do we have enough food or do I have to find a way to get to town or whatever. So I think this morning, I went to town for the first time in like 3 weeks. And otherwise, like my husband, when he goes out to work, he will pick up like milk and like basics kind of thing. But for the larger amount of stuff, and I didn't really get a whole lot today, I just picked up some food that we needed. So now for these, I will tell you, I mark, I'm going to turn it sideways. So in January, I will do inventory. And then again in March, which might seem a little soon, but that's when we usually get our beef. We order it in January, February, and we pick it up in March. And that's generally around spring break. And that just helps us to kind of, shift and, reshift everything. So in April, I'm going to be checking these two, and I'm highlighting these so that these are not things that I'm doing every week, or not every week, every month, but these are things that need to be checked in at certain times. And so that way I don't get to July and go, oh, I haven't checked the smoke alarms, I haven't done inventory, I haven't even thought about it, type of thing. So, let's see, July. So July, and I know there's a little bit of a gap there, but we've got, June is taken up with a lot of our fare. It just is crazy. And then in October, 2, 3, 4, October, everything will get checked. Because I try to do the smoke alarms and carbon monoxide like twice a year. And then I try to do inventory on the pantry and freezers like every couple months. Oh, excuse me. Apparently I need a nap. But it's what works for me and what has worked in the past. So let me see if I can get this punched right. And it'll just go right in to my 2024 planner. Come on, there we go. And then I can check things off, or if it works for you, write the date in there, like January 12th. So around, if you want to do it around the middle of the month, like the 12th to the 15th, that was the last date you did it. So in February, you want to try to do like the 12th, 13th, something around there. And that way it is every 30 days or so. If you did like your oil change, you could write the date in there, or because you're obviously, unless you're traveling like a crazy amount, you could take 2 boxes and 2 or 3 boxes and then write the mileage and like color that one in. And that way it'll help you keep track of that. So it's just another one of these pages that I have made up that help keep me on track. And I hope this has inspired you and helped you out. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.